So, when we last left off, you had your private meeting with the Sakharov Fire Axe, and he was very appreciative of what you're doing, and he likes the way that you're gigantic dicks. You, in fact, learned that he is also planning to betray his group, but that's for later, of course.
Am I getting some connection issues here?
No, not on our side. Maybe you're dropping incoming packets, but not something that I can hear.
No, I hear from you.
Then you have connect. Let me see if I have connection issues.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's not me.
Okay.
And you arrive at the boat at night, and the captain is kind of standing there, kind of shifty. He doesn't seem to be very comfortable in this place, and well, nearing him kind of confirms that. You see, once you board the boat again, he goes, "Look at that one's eyes. The big guy, the leader. He's smart. Always plotting. Bugbears should not be smart." And he does seem very worried about staying in this place. You get this feeling that he wants to leave like yesterday.
I think we should stay a little longer to see if we can get any more information about their leader. Out of their leader for our next...
The leader himself said that you should probably not stay.
Yeah, we'll get murdered in our sleep. Remember?
Shh. I want to be a dick to the captain.
Ah, yes.
I think we should stay as long as we can without getting eaten. They have already tried eating us while we were eating our dinner.
And he goes, "Yeah, fine." And you hear him grumbling something about not getting paid enough for this shit as he stomps off.
God, so
But it is night.
mean.
Was that the sound of an ice cream truck at 9 in the evening?
Maybe.
Yes! And now my sister's going into a fit.
Wait, there's
9
one
in
next
the
to you too?
evening. What the fuck?
Wait, there's one
Yes!
there too? What the hell? There's one right outside my door. Oh, not door, on my street.
Yeah. Anyway, that was kind of unexpected.
I paid him $20 like 5 years ago to start going down my street. He's come down ever since.
Anyway, so it is night. How do you want to handle the night? I'm assuming that you were just kind of dicking around with the captain, so you are planning to leave tomorrow for Balentyne.
Yeah, obviously. I'd like to pull up the bridge.
Wait, before we pull up the bridge, are there any unattended goods on the dock that aren't being watched?
No, they're all of. You have brought more than enough, but all of the unused axes have been taken by by Sakharov Fire Axe.
I'm gonna need a minute, guys.
He's keeping them in a safe place.
Okay.
Sorry, I
safe
need a
space.
minute. My sister's
Okay.
running outside.
Of course he is.
Make sure she doesn't die.
Pretty sure that's always what it's about.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up the bridge.
Yep, you do that. Now, you do remember what your orders were, right?
Nope.
Kill the captain as soon as
Yeah.
we arrive back at the dock.
Yes, but no, and not when you arrive at this dock. You'll still need to
I
get
mean,
to
yeah, I mean
Balentyne.
the other one. So we actually have a way to get back. And then we have to lead an assault onto. Where?
You'll need to as the captain. What am I saying? As Sakarot put it, you'll have to make sure that the gates of the watchtower are wide open.
Okay.
You'll have to weaken it to such a degree that a horde of bugbears can storm and take this place.
Got it.
Now, while there may be thousands of bugbears are not smart. Well, except for the leader. So, even though it is like 1,000 versus a few, perhaps a few hundred, you'll still need to weaken the place, otherwise they will get slaughtered.
Okay.
The humans are simply too organized for this. So, the night passes, and early next morning, you wake up, and that is really early. That's like just after dawn. That's, what is that, like 5 in the morning?
Dawn 6.
Wait, it's winter, so more like 8 in the morning.
True.
Anyway, it's dawn. There's not much activity from the bugbear camp outside. And well, the captain looks like he's good to go.
Alright. Is everybody else ready?
I still think we should stay as long as we can.
Where's our oracle at?
He's still drunk and asleep from last night.
Alright.
If he doesn't wake up in time, we'll probably not be able to leave.
I'm ready to head out then.
It is at this point that I, as a GM, realize that I was a complete idiot. Let's rewind a few hours until right before he went to sleep. Because I just realized that he is actually going to drop you off at night. Because, you know, there is a watchtower nearby.
True. Wait, so we're being left by the captain at night?
Yeah, I'll wait for Cypher to return because I need to explain the situation to him.
Okay, so now we have to kill him now.
No. You're not yet at. I'll show you where you are. So you are currently here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to get here.
Can you ping that one more time?
So you are now here,
Okay.
and over the lake you must get here.
Oh, okay.
New destination. And so, ideally, are we still going to be using this captain? Or are we just-
After he drops you off, he's just a loose end, and Master Thorn has requested you to tie up those loose ends.
Can't we just set the ship on fire?
That's also something you should do.
Good thinking.
I mean, we could set the ship on fire, but then we might be discovered for infiltration.
We can always wait to do it after the task, because with the captain's dead, his ship's not going anywhere.
Well, it's going to be here, and it's going to be discovered, perhaps. But, good news, it is actually a very foggy night.
A foggy night?
It's a foggy night.
That's not very good for sailing.
It's
Neither is it for watchtowers.
You have a competent captain, So it's worse for watchtowers, as he said.
Okay, so then we should head out right now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Cypher to get back.
I am back. I'm just on push to talk.
Ah,
Welcome back. We'll have to kill the captain tonight.
Really?
no,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're not very good at this listening part, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so, under the cover of night, he will set you off, near Balentyne. You see, it is extremely foggy tonight, so tonight is a good point to do that. And
So tonight would.
yes, you will arrive at the castle tonight. You will arrive here tonight.
Okay.
We need a cover story.
And are you ready to go on the trip, or should I wait?
One moment.
Yes.
Yeah,
Who
wait a
was
minute.
the paladin that we? Wait 1 second. I can look this up. Sir Balin. We can always disguise ourselves as Sir Balin and Squire Timian again. Remember?
That might be an option, but you have a limited amount of squires. I mean, there's one. You're with 4.
Well, we could also do some guards to accompany us.
Well, the good news is that as you should know that you are far north of where you are wanted. I mean, you're wanted on the entire island, but news doesn't travel very fast, you know. So
Yeah, so I mean,
they
if
probably
we
have
show
your
up-
descriptions, but you have something for that.
Yeah, so we can change. We
I'm
can
gonna have
change
a
our look.
beard.
But we still
you-
need to explain like who we are and why we're arriving.
Why?
We're traders arriving here to do some trading.
The wheel and deal.
Yeah.
You're, or you're just some
Okay.
guys visiting.
Hey, RJ's
Even
on.
better.
I mean, I can understand that you want a cover story, but some things do not really require a cover story. Like, being somewhere. I mean, it's not like you're in a top secret location. Well, not yet, anyway.
Well, we're at least wanted criminals. A bit of, cover story might not be bad.
Anyway, during the night, while you're sailing, because you're going quite slow to keep it, keep the noise to a minimum, you actually overhear the captain grumbling a bit about that he's, not getting paid enough for this, and that he can't wait to get on another job. Ah, there he is. And you take this route. You are a couple of hours away
User
from the
joined
tower.
your channel.
And, well, you end up at a dock that looks suspiciously like a copy of the Bugbear dock. Shh. Under the cover of night.
Wait.
Is it still misty?
It's misty, yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, can we... Is it possible to rewind a little bit? Because we needed to eliminate the captain, right?
Yeah, now. You have been
Yeah.
delivered.
But I'm pretty sure that we can sail towards the harbor if we're like a mile away, right?
Are you now?
Well, okay, out of character.
God, you
What
gonna get
skills
us all
are that?
killed?
Sailing a boat is pretty hard. Like a big sailboat with a big sail. That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, we could
Okay,
just
sorry
end up
about
like
that.
crashing into the dock if we don't do it right.
Okay, but doing it here,
Oh, no.
You're
I'm
a
not so
couple of
sure.
hours away from the watchtower.
And it's misty, so now would be a good time. Okay, maybe now is the best time to do it.
And
Oh, so I changed my appearance, by the way. I changed like my hair color with the brooch thing, the hairpiece.
I'm gonna be
And-
white and have hair.
Yeah, just some various things here and there to change my general description.
Guess I'll look human.
You should
Neither
kinda
did
stand
I.
up.
You don't have an excuse.
What?
he,
Oh, I saw him.
as he, well, as you said to the dog, he moves on you, Waldrek, and he holds down his hand for a shake, and he's like, well, here you are, that's the deal. Don't care what you're up to here, but I delivered you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try something cheeky and see if it... wait. Okay, let me say this out of character if it could work. Can I touch or fatigue him while I'm holding his hand?
You can try. I'll see if he can notice it before you do so.
While I'm holding his hand, while I'm shaking hand, I mutter the words for the spell.
What was that? These are the words of blessings for my people.
He's not very good at this. Let's say that it's a you want to hide what you're saying. That's actually a bluff, Shaq.
Oh, for a bluff? Oh, okay.
Start it off, be like, this, in the words of my people, and then say the spell. Wow.
He does not notice.
Your rolls are always so epic, but you get a lot of bonuses.
11 on a bluff check. And it's a plus 4, even 4 higher if I'm lying.
I think it's time I open my spell database.
Basically, he's fatigued for my level in rounds.
Yeah, but is there a save?
Wait.
Let me go ahead and look up the wolf.
Yes. Oh fuck, it's a fort save. Never mind. Well, it's a DC 15 fort. He's a barbarian, so he should make it.
When he's raging.
Maybe he's just a very, very angry
What? He's
rogue.
raging?
When he's raging, he can make it. When he's not,
Ah.
and he's like, traitors! And he commands everyone to attack.
Alright.
I just made him piss easy for 4 rounds.
Go ahead, Olaf.
I'm going rage. Where's it? Raging. Weapons. Oh, wait, just let me change my health. And I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. I'm gonna cut his dick off.
Let's see you hit first.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh my god.
No, that's a
Okay.
critical threat. Roll again. That's a crit.
Okay.
God. This is just it. This...
Oh wait,
Roll
give me a
damage.
second because
Roll
You know-
damage.
his desk his stat block assumes that he's raging. There's no stat block without him raging, so I have to
Oh, jeez.
decalculate rage.
Is he in a constant state of rage?
I think he's
maybe?
going to die.
No, basically when combat goes,
yeah.
he is
I would
forced to go
one-shot
into
myself with this. I have 63 health exactly.
Yeah, he's dead. With raging,
Really?
yeah. You're
So
basically
long, motherfucker! Can I roll to intimidate everyone else?
you're
Intimidate
good.
It's like yell out.
Go ahead.
Fuck with me!
Describe your kill.
Okay, I'm going to take my sword out, aim at him, whip it over my. You know, it's like
You
Two-handed
know a lasso?
R2 of the smelter sword.
Oh yeah, it's two-handed. Hold on. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna hold it towards him. I'm gonna wink. I'm gonna take both hands. I'm gonna swing twice. And it's like, I'm going to then... I was like, on my second swing, I'm gonna 5-foot step over here. And then I'm gonna look like one of those ninja peoples. And then I'm gonna be holding it behind me.
So yeah,
Then he's gonna fall.
your first swing knocks him down on the ground, and then you charge up for your second swing, and he goes,
Exactly.
"Goal swing!"
4! Can I turn to the other 4? It's like, just turn around in a circle and yell, "Fuck with me," and roll intimidation.
I don't think you need to roll intimidation.
I think they're already demoralized enough.
I'm so glad I took my great
Who
sword.
was it?
Basically, the 4 sailors immediately dropped their weapons, well, they weren't holding weapons, they weren't ready for this, but they don't take their weapons, they drop to their knees and they beg for mercy. I don't think you're very merciful, though.
Basically, if we can now move out of turn, I'm gonna say stand up in a line.
They are
And I'll
very
let-
scared,
and I'll-
of them.
and they comply.
And I'll let Olaf do fun with them, you know, coup de grace.
In a very graphic way, Olaf, you execute all 4 of them.
Only execute? No, I'm having fun. I haven't been able to torture people in a long
Keep it
time.
quiet, Olaf.
User entered your channel.
I add that to him.
Fine. Let's see. I know. I'm gonna take out my Earthbreaker, step to this guy, and just swing down.
Pancake.
I'm gonna go to this guy, tell him to turn around. Turn
Yes.
around now, son.
With shivering
going to-
knees, he does.
I'm gonna grab him by his neck. Actually, no. Osiren, can you move for me? Like, just take a step over. Okay. I'm going to grab his neck and slam him behind me.
That's you hear a satisfying snap as you do so.
And that is quiet as I hear the breaking of wood.
I'm
bone.
going to step over here, and between these two, hold on.
Smash their heads together.
There we go. Between these two, I'm gonna take my greatsword and just cleave both their heads off.
Well,
Yeah,
as you approach the top 2, the top one sees you go, and he's rather, yeah, he's like, fuck this shit. He jumps overboard.
Can I have an attack of opportunity?
You were still moving towards him, so no, but
Okay.
well, he does have to. They're quite good at swimming. Shariel,
Okay,
you're quite
I'll
good
take
at
care of
aiming,
it.
though.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
I'll
actually
take care of
thinking
that.
I could pick up the remaining guy and throw it at him.
You're not that good at aiming, though.
Aw.
Okay,
But
so
Shariel,
I'll
yeah,
just-
you see him panicky, in a panic manner. You see him swim away, and you just straight to the back of his head with an arrow.
Perfect.
Now I need to fish him out.
Oh, there's one left. Let's see. I'm gonna hold him by his neck and ask him, how should we get rid of you? Do you want to go flying?
You see a wet spot form on the floor below him, and he's like, "Mama." He's
Don't
whimpering.
worry.
You don't have them taking
Actually,
prisoners,
question:
huh?
where is this ship going? Are we just gonna leave it here,
It's in
or are
the
we gonna
harbor.
come back to it later?
We'll have
Yes.
to come back to it later.
You're supposed to burn it down,
Oh,
so
okay.
it cannot be found.
I'm gonna tie him up.
Oh, that's oof. You tie him up.
Okay, I'm tying him up to the mast. Okay, let's just leave him here. And now let's just burn the ship down.
Are you not forgetting something?
Any loot
What?
that's on the ship is being taken?
There's
Is
one.
there anybody
There's one
on the
place on the
dock?
ship you've never been.
Captain's
On
got
to the captain's quarters.
Dibs!
Oh, is that over here?
Well, it's somewhere. I don't care where it is. It's like below deck.
Okay.
And there is a battered old sea chest in his captain's quarters.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
Is it locked?
Too bad you goal swing the captain off the ship.
Well, I was
Did
just
it-
trying to
did
cut
it
his
by
head off.
chance-
The chest.
Did by
Can we
chance
say
by
that
the
because I was
force
using my
drop the
greatsword,
key?
I just made his head fly away? Because it was my
attempt to pick
greatsword I
it
was
off.
using, not Earthbreaker.
Yes, I am not going to punish you for a good way to
Oh,
kill
okay.
someone.
Hey, his body's still here. Let's just search it.
You find a key.
I got the key. I think. Let's unlock it.
Alright, I stand back from the chest in case it explodes. Insta-killing our tank.
No, a crossbow pops out and shoots 7.
Ah!
No,
Let me guess, in 5 ways.
no, a gas cloud or a red orb, but that's not very useful here. Anyway, you find you find some of his payment and personal loot in the ship chest. So,
Score!
above, on top of the chest, well, the top layer of stuff in the chest is it's foul, flea-infested clothes. However, below that is a small wooden box.
Let's see what's in it.
Ooh. And we still have our 2.5 pounds of mithril, right?
5.
5 pounds.
So we have the full amount now. What? Why is it
No, we
five?
had 10. We used 5 to
okay,
buy
okay.
the big
Alright.
task thing.
In that small wooden box, it is unlocked. You find 6,000 gold pieces neatly stacked.
Ka-ching!
Well, not gold pieces, because 6,000 gold pieces is a lot of gold pieces.
Yeah, well, the platinum version. 600 platinum?
Yeah. Additionally, there's a small silver statuette of a nude mermaid. And some some loose coinage clattering around.
I'm going to pick up the mermaid.
Okay.
I'd like to examine it to see if there's any hidden things on it, or is it just his fapping material?
Probably the second.
Okay.
Let's do a
Guys.
place to see what's it worth.
I
As long
found
as
his
sailors.
late nights.
It's slightly sticky to the touch.
I'm just gonna slam it on the ground.
What the hell? Keep it intact.
It was sticky.
We can just wash it.
Fine. I'm just gonna toss it to him instead. It's like as I start
appraise.
throwing it on the ground, I toss
Yeah,
it to him.
praise the statue, see what it's worth.
Oh,
Okay,
I
it's
should be
50
the one
gold.
appraising.
Not bad.
So,
I got plus
50
7 to
gold.
appraise.
I'm-
Oh yeah,
I'm
plus 9. Never mind.
It's an art piece, so you can just sell it for value, so I'm not going to add it separately. There are 2 more things. There's a wooden crate labeled emergency rations.
Let's take a peek.
Inside you see 6 bottles with a clear liquid inside of it.
Magical?
Not magical.
So what check should I do to find out what it is?
Fallout 4 being released in 18 hours, 35 minutes, 51 seconds.
Perhaps you should just open it.
Take a sip.
I'll
Well-
take it. I'll smell it first. See what if I can.
You smell the intense the intense burning
Vodka.
smell of fermented potatoes.
Ugh.
Vodka.
Potato vodka! Or potato whiskey.
Which
It's-
is it?
It's actually It's actually making a praise.
Okay.
You happen to be a vodka connoisseur, and it's actually very fine vodka. You would say that it's, to the right buyer, it could be worth 10 gold pieces per bottle.
How many
That's
bottles
like
do we
60
got?
gold.
That's 60.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And one more thing. His personal journal.
Okay, I'll read it.
No,
Well,
let's
it's
do
a
that
bit-
for when we're.
You could always do the usual thing like look at the last few entries.
Well, I'll take it with me in my backpack and just read it when we're not in a
Okay.
dangerous place.
But yeah, you're when you come back on deck, the sailor is still there, bound to the mast, and you smell the stench of human feces.
Oh god.
I think we should hurry up. He's starting to make a scent, and he's not dead yet, which is bad.
Mac, why did you turn to Gilm?
What?
You sound a lot like the other character,
Sorry, I'm
but
trying to
whatever.
do a voice,
Yeah,
but
I'm lagging.
I've
Well,
had
I-
a sore throat for a while now.
I guess
know why
I'll
I'm
walk up to
lagging.
him. Dude, man, what the hell? Did you really crap your pants? At least when you're
Um,
gonna die like a man. Man up.
Wait,
And I'll
can
walk
I
off
have
the
a
ship.
few seconds to try my voices for what you guys think Olaf would sound like?
I would think that Olaf would sound like a pretty normal dude.
Yeah, just use your normal voice to be honest.
Never.
Trust.
I shall always use a voice when I'm speaking like a character I'm playing as.
No, that's terrible. Also, you should. I'll warn
Fine.
you. I don't know if you've ever done a long campaign while using voices. You'll get tired of it real quick.
And it hurts.
I get tired of my normal voice already.
Yeah, but I do too, and you don't hear me complaining. I'll list you to the nearest burn center.
Yeah, those were definitely big shots fired.
Hey, do you mind if I just reset my router real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Because I think it's time to do something with this boat.
Yep. I was thinking either burn it or, sink it.
If you sink it, there will be evidence.
If we burn it, there will be more evidence.
If
Actually,
you
there
burn
was.
it, they did not. I mean, remember, this is the Middle Ages. Nowadays, you might be able to, identify the wood to exactly what type it is, but
Right.
in that age, it was just ash.
I was thinking more of, a burning ship. Even if it's misty, it will get noticed because
User
it's a
in your
bright
channel
light.
timed out.
Yeah, so you burn it and then you go away.
Oh well, I'll tell the others to start moving away from the ship and I'll burn it.
With what?
I have burning hands. It's an unattended object.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's connected to the sailor, so it uses his. No.
It is an attended object.
There should be a barrel somewhere that is unattended that I can use as
I'm
as
gonna
as
go
fuel.
get. Can I go grab a bottle of beer?
Yes.
I'm gonna spill it.
Oh, like that. A beer doesn't burn.
Oh,
It's-
sorry.
This is the cheap one that is not really flammable.
No beer burns.
Oh really? Yeah, right. Sorry, my bad.
I mean,
It's
yes.
Well-
You're not from Europe. We have sensible alcohol laws,
We don't.
User entered your
so
channel.
I
Welcome
can
back.
understand that you do not actually know that beer does not burn. You need something that is at least 40% alcohol by volume, so that it can burn.
Okay, I'm
Below
back.
that, it will not be flammable.
lights.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Okay.
You're fine now.
So yeah, Maldrek, you find a suspiciously red painted barrel.
Hey, since I
Is it
know
gunpowder?
the alcohol,
Yes.
I have a question. Since that would make a bigger noise than me, since I'm a vodka connoisseur, can I tell the alcohol content?
It's very fine vodka, so yes, it would burn.
Sweet.
Also,
Oh, good thinking.
also, I would expect you, since you're an American, that you would know more about gunpowder. If it's not in a barrel, it will burn, not explode.
Yeah, I'm going to,
I
dump it
hey
and make
hey
a line.
hey. What I'm doing is I'm taking one of the fine liquors, and I'm gonna cover the other guy with the guy with it.
No!
Use the mast
You
as
wanna-
well.
you-
We can take down the
hold off.
mast and burn it.
You want to use 10 gold of liquor to burn things? Use it,
Yes.
gunpowder, set it next to him.
The gunpowder's worth at least
Jesus.
50.
I'm gonna use a
care.
cheap. I'm gonna use a cheap dagger I find lying around on one of the bodies, and cut down the mast to help burn things
You
easier.
can't cut a mast with a dagger.
Sure you can. You just cut down the ropes.
Can we
No.
just burn the ship down instead of
Fine,
scrolling what we're gonna
fine.
do?
I'm-
Like,
I'm-
You
just-
burned
I'm
the
just-
ship down, okay?
Thank you.
Jesus.
I make a
Fine, I
rudimentary
cover the
raid
guy with the gunpowder.
from 2 rocks, and I smash them together until I get sparks.
No.
Mulder, I guess.
Burning
not-
hands.
Yeah,
Trust
Mulder
me,
is-
magic.
Okay, but first I'm gonna rub the guy with gunpowder.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
The boat is now burning, and it's a beautiful view to your eyes.
Yeah,
Can we
should still
do
move
we hear
away from
any
the ship.
succulent sounds?
You hear some delicious screams, and then nothing.
Oh. I was hoping he'd last a little longer.
But you are close now. Just a few miles from here sits the small market town of Aldencross, and less than a mile from there is the watchtower of Balentyne, your goal. Already Sakharot's horde gathers and prepares to move. Within 2 weeks, they will be in a small valley north of the lake awaiting your signal. Fire the rocket into the air at just the right moment, and you will take the first step towards claiming vengeance against Talengard. Destiny has taken you here. Destiny has given you a mission. There is no doubt that the future of this green and pleasant land lies in your hands. You could go to that town right now and warn them of the plots of the sinister Cardinal Thorn. You could give yourself up and face the justice you deserve. You could turn back from the horror and the slaughter that you are going to inflict upon these Mitran sheep.
I hear a lot of
This is that
ifs.
moment. This is the turning point. After this, there is no going back.
I hear a lot of
Anyone
ifs,
eager for
and
anyone eager for redemption?
Fuck redemption, let's go for vengeance.
I thought
I hear a
not.
lot of ifs.
Come,
in
my
there,
friends.
but
We have work to do. We must burn Balentyne.
Oh. Alright.
Well, with this mission complete, let's go find an inn.
Well, first there's
I'm going
a
to
walk.
change my hair into I'm gonna become a white guy with
Something.
hair.
A white guy with hair. Wow, that's so
Yes.
uncommon.
That's the.
No, because I'm a
That's
black guy and I'm
discretionary.
bald.
Oh yes. Fuck.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you don't have any shot at that anyway.
Burn even hard.
Okay. So, as I said, it's a few hours walking to get to Aldencross. Small town.
Make sure there's no remnants of the boat, like nothing tying anything off.
It's been burned. We're good.
It's been burnt.
Okay. And then,
Shut up about
fine.
the boat now. I swear to
we
God.
make our way to Balentyne.
Angel, shh.
What?
Shh.
So we are walking.
Yes, you are.
I want to take a swig of that potato vodka.
Maybe you should light a torch first, because only me and a Solon can see in the dark.
I can
I'll be following the people.
I'm gonna have a
who
rope
are-
attached to your waist, and I'm just gonna follow the rope.
Yeah,
The
I'm
trip
following from
to
behind.
the trip to Aldencross is actually quite uneventful. I mean, these, this land is well protected by Mitra. Well, not for long, but for now. And you make your way to the in a few hours to the town of Aldencross. And over the horizon, you can already see Balentyne, the watchtower Balentyne appear in the distance. It's not far from the city itself, the town itself.
Can I get my animal companion and
You do
meet
so
points
on the
our
way.
trip? Cool. Alright, so I meet Juan, a really cool looking wolf, who is level 1 at the moment.
Ah yes, this wolf, I can tell, it's level 1.
Can we eat it?
No.
It's a very mangy looking wolf. You're unsure why she's making friends with it, but they seem to be getting along well enough.
Yeah, can you fill in the stats?
Sure.
I've added her as a character.
It says 36 at the moment. I'll have to add that to 13.
So it's the middle of the night. And here you are, in a strange town. It's quite deserted. I mean, it is night. You have a guard patrolling here and there. But it's not too strange to see a traveler arrive in the middle of the night. And you see one place in the distance with lights lit. 3 guesses what it is.
An inn.
How did you know?
I'm very smart.
You are so smart.
SMRT. I mean SMART. Smart, smart, smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, shit. SMART.
Really good homework copy. Love it.
What?
10 out of 10. Would do again.
It can attack basic humans, because it gets a trick at level 1. So at least there's that.
I'm going to reuse my favorite inn for this.
I'm gonna
Not been here
trust,
before.
I'm gonna trust the wolf to walk around outside and not enter into the inn with us, because I don't trust it well enough yet. And plus it might arouse too much suspicion.
Also, it's an inn. Wolves are not really things you take into an inn.
Allowed. Yeah.
No shirts, no shoes, no service, no wolves either.
So, the innkeeper.
No, it's not what you might expect.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh, our
But I
first
wanna make 'em back.
tavern.
You want your nickel back?
Yeah, I want to make go back.
Outside of the tavern, you see a sign, "The Lord's Dalliance," and there are a few people here and there sitting around, drinking. There's even a group of dwarves sitting around drinking a lot.
Dwarves, you said. I'm gonna try and get to drinking with them, but first finish describing the tavern, I guess.
Yeah, the innkeeper is kind of an older looking man, and he sees you enter, and he doesn't recognize you immediately, and he welcomes you to this humble inn in Aldencross and asks how he can help you.
Ah, yes, good innkeeper. We are looking for some accommodations to spend the night.
Ah yes, I have those. Second floor. Good rooms. You'll love them.
Finally, now I can get some sleep.
You want to start a fight,
Oh.
Olaf?
What is the price?
Don't tempt me.
Have you ever been in a bar
I'm
fight
not
before?
going to explicitly track that. Oh, it's
I know.
a very cheap price. It's only 3 silver per night per person.
Ah, that sounds splendid. We'll take 4 rooms, please.
Yes. Imaginary coins are handed over, and he hands you. Well, no, there's actually no such thing back in the day. He,
No key. No key.
Yeah, that's not really a thing back then.
Yeah, they're just still rooms we can go to. But, since he's an innkeeper, I'm gonna see if he's maybe interested in one of this fine liquor we found.
You're in luck. He loves some good, some fine alcoholic beverages, and he would indeed be very interested in purchasing it for the value.
Ah, I see you have good tastes. Although it saddens me to part with him, I will do it.
Yeah, this is the nicest Ustalav vodka. By the way, Ustalav is like pretend Russia. And he gratefully takes it and hands you the cash.
Pleasure doing business with you, and I nod as I leave back to the table.
So yeah,
We're missing the figurine in that loot pile.
Oh, could we maybe get 4 ales, please?
certainly, sir. And he taps them out, brings them to your table, sets them down, and retires back to the counter.
Psst, guys, sit at the table. It's kind of lonely, you know.
Alright, I was gonna go drink with the dwarves, but I'll drink with you. Result.
Do you speak Dwarven?
I can drink with dwarves. I don't have to understand what they're saying.
It helps.
Yeah,
Also,
Especially if they're drunk.
drinking with dwarves is a terrible idea. Just saying.
It's also a fun
Okay.
idea.
Maybe next campaign I do, I'll be a dwarf. Or next reroll if we all white.
Well, this campaign doesn't really allow rerolls. That's the problem. You have your one character.
Quantum reroll.
Quantum reroll. I'm gonna go back in time and reroll.
No, that's... Shut up.
No. New character suddenly appears. Everything is the same as before.
Use a wish spell.
Well, or resurrect. Anyway, it's late at night, so there's not much to do, and you'll have to bide your time anyway for 2 weeks for the bugbears to get ready to wreck the place, and after that, you have another 2 weeks before time will get tight. So you have basically an in-game month to weaken the place and to open the place up. Go ahead. This is the point. This is the point where it completely opens up. So you tell me what you want to do.
Burn everything!
Oh my god, by the way, I have a +4 circumstance bonus to handle animal.
Told
Yes.
you it existed.
So it goes to 11.
Yeah. So you cannot fail.
Cool.
But I think we will do some information gathering.
Oh
That
yeah,
is-
sounds like a good idea.
It's late at night, so everyone
Yeah,
can attempt once.
I'll find some people who speak common.
I'm gonna chat up the barkeep.
Okay, one at a time. Cheryl.
Okay, do you want me to roll a knowledge local or
No, you're
What?
going to do a diplomacy.
diplomacy? Okay.
So, you walk up to a table, there's like an old woman and her husband sitting there. And you kind of shatter up, they look kind of drunk. And,
I buy
they
them
kind
drinks.
of start venting about, you don't have to, but... That's only if you don't roll enough that you have to buy drinks to loosen them up a bit.
Okay.
And I should not have described the people at the table before I read the rumor. Okay, I'm going to pick a different rumor because it's very strange if an old woman would say this.
Oh,
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead. And
yeah.
say
It doesn't matter
Keep
if
it
it's strange. Strange is good. Please.
Yeah, the old man sitting there, he kind of looks like a retired soldier. And he's like, soldiers today. Worthless, shiftless lot. Balentyne is in total disarray. Soldiers today are too lazy. Not like in my day. You see, in my day, we had to walk uphill to Balentyne, both ways, in the snow. Young whippersnappers.
You get nothing.
I say to him, what makes you say that about soldiers? Yeah, I'm a merchant who arrived in town recently, so I'm not certain about of knowledge in the area.
Ah. Back in my days, these soldiers were much more competent at their jobs. Now they're just dilly-dallying all around the place, not doing their jobs properly. Pah.
I take a closer look at the tavern. Are there any soldierly types, like drinking, currently?
Yes.
Okay.
But, I'm condensing a few hours of sitting down and talking into, like, 2 sentences. So you spend quite some time, and for you, it is now actually time to go to bed, basically. But the others have been doing the same kind of stuff at the same time. Olaf, let's go to you. So you walk up to the barkeep, you said?
Yes.
You know exactly how he looks? Oh, and also, I am going to remind everyone again, rumors do not need to be true.
Ah, I see.
It is perfectly possible that a rumor is completely false. Olaf, it's time for you to do a diplomacy, but you get a +5 bonus because he's in a very good mood because you sold him some excellent fine whiskey. Vodka.
Is that just normal or blind?
Normal. You'll know if you failed, so it doesn't matter. Yes.
Pressing a macro.
Why am I constantly rolling these things? Because now I rolled from the barkeep a rumor about the barkeep. I cannot use that one. That just
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
make-
you can. So there's a rumor about me going around. I don't think like this
No,
isn't
it's,
true at all. But
Personalities.
Basically, he says that Lord Haviland, the Lord of the Keep, he's a good soul, but he's so grim and gloomy. For so great a lord to be unhappy, he must be guilty about something.
would you happen to know what that something is?
No?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Fine. Fine. I was hoping you'd actually say it like he wouldn't say it. So, like, you would have a hint of, no, trailing, I guess, in your voice. Or something similar.
Diese druk op source en kies wat je aangesloten zit. Dan kan je niet even kijken. Welke moet ik kiezen?
Yeah, next person. Who's next?
I'll do some rumor gathering as well.
Okay, go ahead. Maldrek. Look at me, being smart, rolling up the rumor before I tell it. Tell you who you walk up to. And on the other side of the inn, you know, there's the one table with all of the dwarves on it. On the other side, you get to a table. There's some middle-aged folks sitting there, and they really don't like dwarves. Turns out, because apparently he says that the dwarves here, the dwarves that have been hired to renovate the castle, they're thieving a lot. You even heard that one of them was caught picking a man's pocket. Maldrek?
Oh, thieving a man's pocket. Yeah, sorry. Wait, dwarves?
Dwarves, yes. Turns out
Oh.
the important part that you learned here is that there is a Shariel,
Yes.
noise.
Push to talk.
But the important part is that there are apparently dwarves hired to renovate Balentyne. Oh, Soren,
I see.
Okay,
you
I'll do
remain.
who else is left in the party?
A lot of people. Like,
Okay.
it's like a quite pious looking couple. A younger man and a woman, they're actually both wearing clerical dress. White and gold, colors of Mitra, symbol and everything. And they look at you and you do not seem to be the most, devout type. No shit, Sherlock. And she says that you should go to mass at the choir hall of Balentyne someday. Have you ever been there? It's amazing. The priests are such beautiful singers, and sometimes the stone saints that adorn the place join in the chorus. Such a miracle.
I'll think about it.
But yeah, it's getting late. Even the dwarves have stopped drinking. And are amazingly still walking straight up the stairs.
I'm gonna sleep outside with my wolf.
Why not?
I'm gonna ask for a refund on his room and get the imaginary coins back.
You get the imaginary
She's
toys back.
she's into wolves. I don't understand why, but thank you.
She's a furry.
She's into having sex with live wolves, which God save us. Oh.
How do you think I made it into Brandscar?
Oh god.
What?
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Moving on!
skip. Yeah, moving on.
What you're saying is that you're a ranger who is a bit too in touch with nature.
That's not what I was saying. Come on now.
That is what you're saying.
That's pretty much.
Yeah.
So, you sleep with your wolf. Yes, you do that. And the night passes. And, people pass by you in the morning and they're giving you strange looks because, you know, you're sleeping with your wolf. But yes, it's early next morning. Rise and shine, cupcakes.
Rise and shine, Fruit Loops.
Hello? Where is everyone?
Hello.
I'm there.
Go ahead, you can, talk. Yeah, up until now you've been cut off from civilization, but now you're in a camp, in an actual town where you're not yet being hunted. Yet.
Okay. Let's see. Guess I'll do the. After breakfast, I'll do some, setting our gear into gold.
Go ahead, you can do that.
I'll do that.
Those furs
While
are
we're-
worth 50 each, so go ahead, convert and...
350 gold.
Okay. I'll do it now. The rest, I'll spend the day gathering some information.
Okay. Let's say that on any given day, you can do so twice. Okay.
Here's the second one if for the 2 times a day.
Yeah, once during the day, once in the evening. Yeah, you go to the nearest shop to sell stuff.
Those are my 2.
Komt je tussen de pols even?
And the shopkeep tells you... you're setting him up a bit. Yeah, not all at the same time, please. You're setting him up a bit. And he tells you that apparently that one of the captains of Balentyne that he's leading another patrol out tomorrow. And yeah, he wonders how long they'll be gone this time. Because last time they were gone for 5 whole days. If you ask me, they are a waste of time. I mean, they're just an excuse for Varning to get out of the tower and gallivant around the countryside instead of doing his fair share of guard duty.
I see.
Just for verification, is this the town that needs to be burned to a crisp and invaded?
No. It's the guard tower next to the town.
Okay. Then I'm going to try and gather some information around town about the guard tower.
I'm first going... Yeah, okay. Go ahead. And he tells you that the tower is apparently that the watch. Well, you shut up a guy, and that guy tells you that the watchtower is apparently being renovated at the moment. You see, there's a pack of dwarves in town, led by a grumpy short fellow named Barnabas Eisenbach. They're here to fix up the watchtower or so I've heard. Hard-working fellow. Just don't challenge him to a drinking contest. He'll drink you under the table every time.
Or was that me or Maldrick?
Interesting. Thank you for
That's
your
Shaniel.
information.
Oh.
Okay, Olaf.
Yes.
Where do you go?
I'm gonna go to the town square, see if there are any chatty boys.
There's instead you find a younger woman staring at the board in the marketplace, and well, she seems quite excited about something, and she points it out to you. In fact, she points at a poster posted on the board, and it says that the Ye Merry Men are coming to town, and the handsome William Marcus Marlowe is coming with them. Can you believe it? The Bard of Balentyne here. They're doing the fall of Amberlin. Oh, I can't wait. She squeaks.
Neither can I. It shall be a blast.
Okay, so I quickly did loot.
Yes. What's that? What are those numbers? I see.
First
3
one
numbers.
is everything sold is the full price, so then I halved it, and then
Remember,
last one
trade
is everyone
goods.
gets.
Trade goods.
Yeah, it's the half price. That's the second number. That's the
Trade goods go for
everything we
full
got.
price.
oh
Yeah. Tusks are for full price.
Oh.
Figurines are full
oh
price.
right.
And furs are for full price. So
Excellent.
It's even more. So okay, my bad. That should be 400 more.
Yeah, you almost cost us some money.
Ah, sorry.
Oh,
I
Soren.
forgot.
What do you do during the day?
I go to the town square as well and try to find out some
Go ahead.
where I guess.
See if you can. You can, in fact. And a very concerned-looking gentleman informs you that they say that the bugbears are massing up north. I wonder what they're up to. Wow. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll be ready for them. You'd think those shaggy walking carpets would have learned by now that the watch wall is unbreakable. Oh god, I just saw a massive grammar mistake. It says, I wonder what they're up to. They're spelled as T-H-E-I-R. I hate that grammar mistake. Okay, everyone had his 1 day rumor. But yeah, it's... As you know, it's still day. Okay, everyone gets 2004 gold.
By the
Yup.
way, what
Everyone
kind of-
write
was
down 2004 gold now, please.
what kind of renovations were going on in the tower?
Well, they're quite secretive about that. Nobody you talk to knows.
Okay.
Villa, can I have like 5 minutes for a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, okay. I need to go help someone anyway. BRB.
Okay, be right back.
5-minute break. I'm back. Cypher, you back? Everyone else back?
Penis.
You're so mature.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Still not everyone is back, so...
I'm here.
This is probably a good time to look up animal companion stuff.
Perhaps.
Oh, we're gonna be possibly leveling up soon, or
Let me
what?
see if you possibly, perhaps, ostensibly...
Mayhaps. It's my favorite.
Pecorino cappuccino.
I'm back.
Finally!
Welcome
Sorry.
Jeez.
There is not... No, you're not yet leveling.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're about a third through the level. Anyway, so where were we? Ah, yes. You are learning more and more.
Oh, Villa.
Yes.
What is the value of magical items that we can find here?
1,400, and I can roll up some minor items.
Okay.
Remember, you also have that staff that, what am I saying? That thing that you can enchant fast.
Yeah, the what was it, quarterstaff that has 2,000 free enchanting?
Yep. Though you will need the crafting feat for it. But what's the plan?
I'm
Maldrick,
going...
you have sold some stuff. Soren and Olaf, you were just digging around in the center of town, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Do I
Shariel,
come
I
across?
forgot.
I was learning information about the tower that we're going to be assaulting,
Okay, so
And
you're also
afterwards, I'm
digging
gonna meet up
around in
with-
town.
but afterwards I'm
Um,
going to meet up with Maldrick.
Is
Okay.
there any alchemists in the neighborhood of the shop that I was selling stuff at?
In fact, there is.
I'll enter his shop and I'll ask around about some rat poison.
Very inconspicuous.
I have a little rat infestation I need taken care of.
Yeah. Rat poison is actually arsenic. But, do you have any knowledge that would be useful in knowing how poisons work?
Depends what
What
kind of
knowledge-
knowledges are.
What are
Right
your
now I
knowledges?
have arcane, local, planes, and religion. I think Shariel would be good with knowing it since he has nature, or she, sorry.
I do have
Yeah,
nature.
but Shariel joined up with you, Maldrak, so you're in the shop together, actually.
Ah, well, that's a good plus point.
Shariel, make a knowledge nature. Perfect. Well, the main issue is that arsenic is very effective. To poison food for the entire watchtower, you would need basically all of a stock, though.
We are
Okay,
facing
and-
rats of. What was the thing? Rats
You're
of.
not there.
Some. No. It's a joke.
Yeah,
Rats of what size again?
I don't know. Anyway, Maldrak,
Rats of unusual size. There we go. That reference.
I don't get
Well,
it. Anyway.
what is the price
Fuck
for
you.
your whole stock?
He looks at you a bit strangely at your request, and he announces that that would be 240 gold, but why do you need my entire stock?
Well, you see, where I hail from to the south, I have a really big house, and, well, I had a bit of unfortunate of some food spoiling, and a big rat nest came in. You know, to be certain that the whole house is covered.
You know what I'm going to ask for, alright?
Bluff.
Good thing that you're good at that. Tell a lie.
That's the +4 counted in.
Yeah, you are very good at bluffing.
Roll to confirm your critical hit.
That's not something you do on a skill.
That'd be hilarious, though.
Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, if you have a rat infestation, I can see why you would need such a large amount. But okay. And a large amount is like a flour bag full, a kilo.
Oh. Okay.
So that will be 240 gold.
Yes,
But this should. He laughingly says this would be enough to knock out 100 soldiers.
And I accept it, and I hand him a little pouch with 240 gold in it.
Do you try to hide your lawful evil laugh that comes with your alignment?
There is no such thing as a lawful evil laugh. Just a laugh. No, a lawful evil laugh is usually just before you, in detail, explain your entire plan while the good guys have time to prepare.
I'm trying to buy a weapon, and I need your help, Maldrick.
Oh, do tell.
So the cost of this bow is about 2,200 that I want to get. I'm trying to
Yes.
get a composite longbow +1, but I only have 2,100 gold currently if I sell my current
There's
bow.
also a different issue. You
has to
cannot
be available.
you cannot really buy anything worth more than 1,400 here. What's your strength? And because you should probably be able to upgrade to a composite longbow that uses your strength bonus now.
Didn't you have a +2 strength?
I do have a +2 strength bow, but I'm looking for a magical bow +1.
That's not gonna happen here. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
see if I.
Wait, isn't it
magically
possible?
roll up.
Isn't it possible for him to make it masterwork?
No, there is a spell called Masterwork Transformation, but
Alright.
let's see. I forget where the tables are.
Under your cat.
I don't have a cat. Fuck cats.
Exactly. It's still under your cat.
A rock falls on you, you die. Reroll. No. Perhaps in the appendix? Intelligent items. No. Treasure hoards. No. Yeah, we continue on with what you're doing. I can still answer while I'm trying to look up random items that are available.
Alright, so beyond getting the bow, I think in order to properly take down this tower, we need to come up with multiple plans to take it down.
That's logical, yes.
Oh.
So you're suggesting that we try and poison all the troops?
Yeah, I mean, weakening their amount of soldiers would definitely work.
Shariel, you know that while this poison will greatly weaken them, it will, except for the few soldiers that will be killed outright, it will only be temporary. Like a week of sickness at most.
Well, this poison won't kill them.
Well,
Like most
it
of
will,
them anyway.
but not that many.
Perhaps if we sabotage their weapon stores.
What are you thinking?
It wasn't too hard to set fire to that boat. Perhaps
Why not a
a
combination of
conveniently
everything?
placed fire could help out during the attack. It would just be about timing.
Yeah, could work, could work.
Where the hell is this?
Now, me and Olaf aren't too good at disguising ourselves.
I am. I have a hat.
Well, remember that the circlet gives a +10 to disguise.
Oh, okay.
I just remembered I have alter self as a racial trait.
To blend in with other races, that is, though.
Yeah. Right.
I feel like if I go in there and try to disguise, I'm gonna, like, just fail.
Oh, you don't have to think like that.
I have a really low check.
What was I thinking of buying?
Actually, let me check my disguise. Yeah, it's really low.
Yeah, it's charisma based, so you have like a +10 now if you use a circlet.
I guess that isn't bad.
It's decent.
Well, I've heard that they're
Where is
doing
it?
renovations currently, so perhaps sooner rather than later would be the perfect time to infiltrate. We could either disguise ourselves as soldiers or as construction workers.
Well, we still have the paladin and squire disguise we can use. We still have this necklace anyway.
I think disguising ourselves as people helping out with the renovation would actually arouse less suspicion.
We could just, apply to help with the renovations then, We don't need to disguise ourselves for that.
You're not a dwarf.
Oh, right, the dwarves.
Sherio could have.
What do you mean?
Let's see, where was the item now? Come on, I saw it now before. Where is it?
Halflings can't disguise themselves as dwarves. They're way too small.
Racist.
There we go. Found it. Oh, that's a nice amount of minor items.
Damn.
I think the old Sir Balin routine might actually come in handy again here. That sounds like the most viable option.
Oh!
What?
No, I just realized something that's happening.
Did you find anything out about the bow, by the way?
I think Villa's doing that now.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for myself for some items. I have 2 in mind, but Villa needs to roll if they're available.
If we could script ourselves into the local militia, it actually might not be that hard to do so. I hear that the soldiers here are actually quite lazy.
Yeah, we could.
I heard it as a rumor when we were in the tavern.
Oh.
Maybe we can get some dirt on the, what's his face's owner? Tavern owner. I heard that, from the barkeep, that there might be something, that he might be hiding something.
What? Where did you get that?
What?
Where did you
That he might
learn
be
that?
hiding something?
Yeah.
From the barkeep.
Who is he? He might be hiding something.
I said the, proprietor of this institution. I don't remember his name. I'm bad with names.
Okay, I got 2 items in mind. I kind of want to see if they're available.
Oh, Soren,
Yep.
are there any items that you want to get while you're in town?
Also, one sec.
In fact, there is a +1 composite longbow available.
Really?
There's exactly one available.
Any strength modifiers?
Whatever you need.
Okay, so the strength modifier +2, +1 composite longbow, I believe would come out to 2,300 gold. If I sell my current bow at half price, it would be 150. So, Maldrick, I could really use your help lowering the price a little bit.
Oh, but I just chip in the little bit you need.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
What's your money now with the bow calculated in?
2,150, and the price is 2,300.
I'll chip in 150 gold. I mean, come on, we're partners in this.
I'm glad you understand. Alright, so I get the bow.
Could you check for a couple of magic items for me now, too?
Yep.
Let's see. Because the first one I'll ask is if there is braces of... No, not braces of armor. Where is it? I keep losing where I find that the item I wanted.
So +1 is +1 to attack and damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Ah, here it is. It's only 500 gold, so... but a mask of stony demeanor.
It's available.
Cool, I get it. And the other thing I was looking for is a braces of... No, amulet of natural armor. I think it's 1,000 golds.
It's not available.
Damn! Braces of armor? 1,000 gold?
Available.
Alright, I'll get those and that's it.
So, that's what you do during the day. And let me reiterate what you learned. I'm not adding, of course, anything about truthfulness, but these are the things you found out over the last few days. Apparently, you might want to take notes, by the way. Yeah?
I can't
Okay,
take
on
notes.
it.
Okay.
What, you can't take notes? Can't you write? Are you unable to write?
No, I can't write. I mean, my writing hand has been cut up a lot because I've been working with knives.
How about using Notepad and your keyboard?
Yes, magic.
Yeah, I'd be slow as fuck.
I'll write it down and I'll post it in the Skype or something.
Yeah.
Lazy bastard.
It's not my fault that I'm unlucky when knives are falling.
Maybe you shouldn't be where knives are falling. How about that?
But it's for school.
So, anyway, apparently, in the choir hall of Balentyne, there are singing statues. Say when you've written it down.
Written.
There are rumors going around that Lord Haviland must be guilty about something since he's so gloomy.
Lord who?
Haviland. Like the Evelyn in Dark Souls 2, but with an H in front of it.
Okay, got it.
Except much better since he cannot fire 3 arrows at the same time at you. A troop of performers called Ye Merry Men are coming to town. And they are performing in Balentyne. Don't forget to tell me when I can continue.
I've written it down.
Yep.
Well, you know that this one is obviously true. There are rumors going that bugbears are gathering up north.
I don't think that one's true, actually.
Yeah. Well, can we actively just try to dispel rumors?
Not really. It's not really. Not all of them are rumors. It's like this one has been seen by people. Like.
Okay, I see. They're just static things that are there.
Mm-hmm.
The rumor itself.
Okay. Shit, I'll be right back.
Apparently, soldiers these days are lazy as fuck.
Oh, there is one more thing I would like to do while we're in town.
Let me continue this first. Is
Yeah.
it written down, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this is not so much a rumor as you've seen the guys sitting in the inn. But there's a pack of dwarves that are being led by a grumpy short fellow named Barnabas Eisenbog. And they're apparently here to fix up the watchtower.
Can you say the name of the dwarf again?
Barnabas
Barnabas
Eisenborg.
Eisenbog. Bauch. No, it's not that important.
Well, if we kill them,
And lastly, Captain Varning is heading another patrol out tomorrow.
okay, got it.
That last rumor is interesting.
Okay, I'm back, sorry. Dad needed some help moving some barges.
Okay, Shariel,
Okay, so-
what were you going to do in town?
I want to work on the rumor a bit more that the soldiers these days are really lazy, and try and see if we can sign up for work at the tower.
Yeah, I was thinking of a better thing actually, Angel.
Well, I'm going to see what's available for us to do.
Yeah,
I'm not going to sign us up. I'm just going to see if it's
No.
possible.
Well,
But-
at the moment, there's actually a recruitment office nearby. Because of course there is. And they are not very pleased about the rumors. Because they can, as the man sitting there, the recruiting officer, is adamant that there is no truth to these rumors. And that at the moment all the positions in Balentyne are filled.
Okay. So what was that? Zephyr / Maldrick.
well, you know that patrol is heading out tomorrow, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, what if we, intercept them?
I was thinking about the same thing with the dwarves. But I guess we can only pick one, really. Realistically.
Well, if we're soldiers, we're free to move within the garrison. As dwarves, I don't know if we have free movement inside the garrison.
Well, having free movement inside the garrison and having free movement with the reconstruction of the garrison is actually very key.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. This is one of those rare opportunities in Pathfinder that I can actually tell you that it's not a bad idea to split the party. Because you'll have to, sooner or later. Because we have some people, Olaf, that are shit at stealth.
Oh god, yeah.
Does anybody speak Dwarven?
My stealth is +0.
Nope. Well, mine isn't better, you know, Olaf.
Yeah, but dwarves speak common. But yeah. Evening is approaching a bit. You've looked around, you've purchased some poison.
Who's delivering the dwarves their construction materials?
You don't know that.
Okay, I suppose that would be where knowing Dwarven would come in handy. Okay, so I guess Captain Varning is our best bet at the moment. I say we go over there, intercept them, take them out, and perhaps force Varning to write us a message or something that says I don't know. That sounds like a bad idea.
Well,
We need to get information out of him, that's for sure.
Well, instead of, letting him write a message, what if we become them?
We would still need information.
We
that only Varning would know.
We can interrogate him. There's no need for us to, right out kill him. I mean, we can knock him out and interrogate him painfully.
All right, let's do it. As far as splitting the party, I'm unsure, how we would go about doing that effectively.
There are some people will have to sneak out and do stuff while Olaf basically is doing other stuff. That's what he means, I think. But do we know more about the rumor than where they're leaving?
Just tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Voila.
No, but presumably they're leaving on horse. Because it's quite a distance.
So
And before you ask, yes, there are stables available here where you can rent a horse.
What's the price for horses?
I forget, not that much.
Yeah, for renting, not that much.
A rental horse.
What type of horse? Heavy combat, light combat, or pony combat?
What about horse?
Just plain horse, light or heavy?
Probably heavy, because I think light is
200
for small
gold.
creatures.
To buy or to rent?
To buy.
Okay, we're just trying to rent.
I guess renting would be half plus your firstborn child, because I don't think renting works with horses.
Yes, it does.
It does. Couldn't you just run away with them?
I mean, the same could be said for renting a car.
You leave your information with them. In this case, you could just be some random person coming in. Maybe you're from the next town over, but they don't know that.
Or collateral, something of equal value.
Firstborn son, as I said.
You pay full price, and then you get half of it back. Maybe.
Yeah, that could work. So what were we doing?
We're going to follow the patrol and kill him, interrogate him and shit.
Yeah,
Ooh! Can I play
that
golf?
is tomorrow evening, though. So
If we split our party, it's going to be after we take them out because we're going to
yes,
need.
one thing though. What
Yes.
will you do after you kill him? You cannot
Burn their body.
You cannot immediately enter Balentyne.
Because it's patrol. Okay.
You are not expected back within at least a week or so.
Well, what we could do is, intercept them while they're leaving, or kill them, well, interrogate them, wait a day, return as our normal selves, and in a weekend leave and come back disguised. Nothing's stopping us from, coming back as our normal selves and gathering more information.
Yeah,
Or preparing more.
That is indeed true.
We could have Olaf disguise himself as Captain Varning. We could have Maldrick disguise himself as Sir Balin and say that we ran into Sir Balin on the way who has urgent news for the tower.
Okay, but by now, evening. You are discussing this at the inn, I assume, in hushed tones. I also assume.
Nah, we should speak
I was
very
thinking-
loudly.
I was thinking in one of our rooms behind a locked door.
But then that's later in the evening. So before this whole discussion happens, you're actually doing the usual, drinking, and because you still have 4 more gathering information. Maldrek and Olaf, you already rolled for it. Sherial and Osoren, you did not yet.
What am I rolling for?
Gather information.
Diplomacy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see, what does each of you learn? A younger woman tells you, Maldrek, that Captain Zach Adderley... Wait, that you would not be the correct person to say. Sherial, to you, she says that instead. That Captain Zach Adderley is a handsome one, isn't he? Such a gallant, and still unmarried at his age. He'll make some lady of proper breeding quite a catch, won't he? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
I swoon at the words.
Yes,
You
make
should
a
try and
swoon-
get him into
make-
bed and
make
kill
a-
him as
make a
your,
swoon- Make a swoon check. No.
1d20?
No.
Well, what'd you roll? Oh. No, you gotta do this.
Anyway. You learned that.
Boom.
So, apparently Cap Zach Adderley is good looking and not married.
I'll write it down.
Good looking and not married. What else does he have? A lot of money?
Where is Zach Adderley stationed?
What did you say?
Do you know where he is?
Where's
right
Captain Zach Adderley stationed?
In the tower, of course.
Oh, okay.
What are you thinking?
Burn the tower. Personate him. Get a harem. Kill the harem.
Okay, Olaf, I didn't know you were suddenly Sherial.
Yeah, one
What?
person
Olaf
at a
is my
time.
conscience.
Okay, then let's continue to the next person. Then.
One second, I have to answer the door.
Maldrek, an older man, tells you that he heard that Father Donegan was sent here after the church demoted him from bishop. He got into some sort of trouble. Serious trouble, I'd wager, to be banished to the watch wall.
Okay.
Maldrick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's up?
Hi. Did you write that down?
Ah!
Olaf,
This is where a profession would come in handy.
Yeah.
you talk up some guy that's sitting there. And, of course, guys being guys, the talk quickly turns to woman. And he says, "Have you seen Caitlin Mott? She's the most beautiful woman in town. How did an ugly lump of a man like Captain Franz Mott bag a looker like her? And how does he keep her? That's what I want to know."
Gold.
Yeah. Probably just a bunch of gold.
Yeah, fair. Something like that.
Now on the top of gold. You want to arm wrestle?
Oh, God.
I'm actually being serious.
Soren, you're the last person, right? Yes.
Oh.
And a young man sits there with his girlfriend, and you have no inkling of social etiquette, and you just, plop yourself down and start drinking as well. But you do so in such an eloquent manner that he does not punch your face in. And eventually, the conversation even turns a bit friendly. And at a certain point, he leans forward and says, "Hey, did you hear about those prisoners that escaped from Brander's car? I wonder if they got caught yet."
Ooh, it's a rumor now. Cool.
Nah,
Guys.
they haven't been caught. You're speaking to one right now. See?
Watch out what you say, by the way.
Before he can say that, I smother his mouth with a cup of ale.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm still doing it though.
I heard that one of them was a halfling.
I'm just gonna grab the ale and slap your hand away and just start drinking it.
Shariel,
I'm pretty sure they all died.
speaking of the devil, you've gotten a bit of a description of that Zach Adderley, and the man himself enters. And he goes up to the barkeep, orders something stiff for a drink, and he sits down at the table all alone.
Something stiff.
Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna use the hairpiece to try and, like, make myself look more alluring, I suppose, and then approach him.
So you're gonna use the hat to give yourself bigger tits? Maybe you should make yourself a man, because he might be gay.
Maybe you should not do it where everyone can see it.
Go to the bathroom, freshen
No,
up a
I mean,
bit.
Maybe you
It's
should
not like-
leave the in first and do it in another way.
It's not incredibly drastic changes is all I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if there's anything that I can do to...
No, it's nothing drastic. Suddenly you grew bigger tits.
And turn into a guy because he might be gay.
Alright, so... Where is he at?
He's sitting at a table, alone.
I approach him with a drink of my own.
Why, hello, lady.
Hello there. It's nice to meet you here, of all people.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
One moment. Well, my name's Emily, and I hear that your name is none other than Captain Zach Adderley.
Yes, speaking.
And is it true you're stationed over at the nearby tower? What's the tower called?
Balentyne, and also everyone here knows that.
Oh yeah. So it's is it true
Common
that
knowledge.
you're so I hear you're stationed over at the Tower of Balentyne. And it has a lovely
Yes.
view of the area.
Well, you don't get to enjoy that as much with the guard duty.
Is there any chance you could help me enjoy that view as well? I give him a wink.
Diplomacy, please.
Oh god, here's where I fail spectacularly.
Yeah, this is where you roll the 1.
Or you roll 20.
Perhaps.
Oh, a 10.
Perfectly average. You're not... Well, your appearance is kind of helping, and the alcohol isn't bad too, but... Well... Something in the way he hesitates answering makes you suspect that he's somehow taken already.
Oh god, he realizes I'm a guy.
What?
I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I'm kidding.
I'm not checking that. I'm not going to check that. If we have a vote, I'm out. I'm not going to be in for the vote.
Also, you all are actually within earshot. And, well, he kind of starts to explain. I mean... He says, well, there are so many women here who are approaching me like that, and, well, how can I, a captain of the guard, give any one woman such a preference? I mean, there are women who do not have it as good as you do, and they're also very lonely in their lives, like you've probably heard about her, like Caitlin.
Caitlin?
And yeah.
Oh god, the other captain's girlfriend.
Okay, everyone roll a sense motive. It's a sense motive for subtext. You nail it. He's tapping that ass.
Oh, I got close.
Oh, I understand perfectly.
No, you do not understand perfectly, because you also know that she is married to another captain.
This raises more questions.
Oh, I can see another way coming in now. Oh,
Yeah, this could be used to your advantage.
I can see blackmail.
Well, why blackmail? Anyway, and
Why not just join in?
No.
he's
Just openly say the information.
You're not really. He's not outright saying so, but it is obvious that he's having an affair. Perhaps during the evenings or so. That
All right. Well, I don't let on that I know.
you manage to interpret as much from the subtext.
Oh, this is good. This is golden.
Well, thank you for your time. But perhaps
User
one
in your
day.
channel timed out.
Go ahead.
Who is that?
Okay.
That looks like it was Mac.
That's Mac.
Yeah, Mac.
Perhaps another fine day I'll be able to enjoy the view from the top of the tower.
Perhaps. He's kind of distracted by other thoughts.
Alright, I go back to the group.
And you share the information. So you've learned something new. And quite exciting. Namely, Caitlin is having an extramarital affair with another captain.
Is it Caitlin is with Varning?
Caitlin is Franz Mott's woman.
Franz Motz?
Yeah, Franz Mott. Caitlin Mott is Franz Mott's wife. And apparently Captain Adderley is also sampling some of that cake.
Do we know when the bugbears are going to invade, by the way?
When you give the signal.
When we give the signal.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
you
2
have
weeks
a-
they're ready.
Yes, in 2 weeks they will be ready. And that... Well, let's see if you can... What would you do with this information?
Personally, I would inform Franz Mott of the affair, like maybe 4 or 5 days before the actual invasion, just to cause the most chaos.
I personally, we should investigate a bit more on it. Try to get some proof, and then blackmail, and then tell it. Having someone on the inside can be really useful, especially someone against his will.
You forget something very important.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Blackmail... Basically, your worst in blackmail is nothing compared to the punishment they will face if they find out that he is a traitor. Remember, this is a country where the death penalty is on basically everything.
Yeah, right.
Your character would know that.
Okay, true. But still, the consequences if it was told would be tremendous. I mean, what's the punishment for
Adultery?
I think that, yeah, if that's the word, I don't know.
Funnily
Gotcha.
enough, that's not actually a crime.
But a duel to the death is.
You're getting the right idea. One might expect captains to be very honorable people. And if their honor is broken, they might indeed duel unto death. And well, that would be a win-win situation for you, since, you know, one's dead and the other will be dead in 3 days.
True. That is some nice information you found, Cheryl.
So you don't know exactly how many captains there are posted, but you do know that without lifting a finger, or at least a weapon, you will be able to take out 2 of them. Right out. But how would you bring that news to the captain?
Courier.
Are you sure you haven't been reading the book? That's the exact solution they propose.
How are you else gonna do it? You're gonna personally walk up to the captain and say, "Hey, I saw your wife doing it with another captain." No, courier.
Hey, that guy's banging your wife. Yes, that would go over well.
Write a letter that would suggest it, and well, basically just blatantly say it actually is better, and that is delivered.
I'm not as good with words as you are. Perhaps you should do it.
Yeah, write a diplomatic letter. Who is the best at writing a diplomatic letter?
Osogan, he has the highest diplomacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Osoren. You might be able to put the words into such a format that they are very convincing. Osoren?
Yeah. Sorry. I do so.
What the hell's going on again?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what's up with your volume. Your volume is all over the place.
Is it low or high?
I don't know. It starts low
was
and then it's
low.
high again and then it's low again. Turn off automatic voice gain. Automatic gain
okay.
control.
You also have a little bit of packet loss, but
Yeah, but it's not noticeable.
okay. But yeah, roll diplomacy, I believe
Okay.
it was.
Give me a second. This one. Please turn off automatic voice gain control. There.
I just did.
Yes, it's perfect now. Now you're actually loud.
Loud.
As you're supposed to. But you are. It is. Yes, now the post gathering information stage is in one of your chambers. Right? Where is Mac?
I don't know,
This
he's
is
been gone
internet
for a
out.
while now.
Hopefully his internet didn't fail because it was unannounced.
You know,
He's
you
online
guys.
on Skype.
Look, I'm in Europe. You guys should trade phone numbers. Because I can't really send a text to you because that's going to cost me an arm and a leg. You three should exchange phone numbers or so that if things like this can happen, you can at least communicate what's going on.
Isn't Maltrek in Europe as
Okay.
well?
He's gone
yes.
back online, he's on Skype.
Ah, there he is.
User joined your channel.
Hi.
Welcome back.
You suck dick.
For what?
I don't know, but you do.
Being an asshole.
How?
I don't know, you just are.
I'm not even gay.
Ah, but is it the truth?
Yes.
But yes,
Roll a bluff check.
you find yourself in one of your private chambers and discuss all this information. And yes, Osoren, is that a diplomacy check?
Yeah, that's the diplomacy check.
You write a very eloquently worded letter where you basically tell that a guy is banging your wife. And that he perhaps should check out his private quarters at night. What else? Yeah, it's a bit late to hand it to a courier, but that might be done tomorrow.
Well, I don't post it just yet. We'll keep it until we know when we're going to do our coup de grace on the tower.
Wait, when is Captain Varning heading out? Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
Maldrek, make a
Okay.
wisdom check. Maldrek, make a wisdom check. Hello.
Yeah, I was checking my wisdom.
Ah. Perhaps this you realize that perhaps this is one of the few things that you can do that will not actually incriminate you. I mean, it's going to strike a blow to the to Tower Balentyne, but it's not actually going to incriminate you in any way, shape, or form, and it's probably not going to raise any alarms either. It's just going to be a sad story of one captain attacking another.
Oh. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait, basically. While you're, what else are you discussing? Go ahead.
Well, the patrol tomorrow, we should
Yes.
intercept and interrogate. I also tell the rest about the poison I bought and my plans with it.
Make a perception check, everyone. It is now night, and you are still debating what to do late at night. It's dark out, complete silence in the inn. Except Osoren. You hear someone shuffling about. And Maldre. You hear someone shuffling about. Not Cheryl, and not Olaf. You hear someone shuffling about on the ground floor of the inn, and then you hear something creaking.
Where was the creek coming from?
From the ground floor.
Huh. Okay,
You're not
okay, so
sleeping
the
yet.
creek is coming.
But when I do,
Displacer bears. I'm going to make a rust dragon. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
A rust
I'm going to... Let me see if I can do this properly. I'm going to give non-verbal signals to open the door, and then I'll vanish and quickly go downstairs, see what's happening.
You see that... You do that, and you see that this thing is open.
you know, I was wondering what that door was the entire time we were in the tavern. I was like, something good is down there.
This is the generic map, so it's just a basement
So-
hatch. But it happens to be
Um,
that something is going on in the basement.
If I have enough time yet on my vanish, I'll quickly check it out. You know, I can see inside if it's dark, so...
You have like half a minute of vanish. How many vanishes do you have?
I can cast it 5 times a day or so, so...
So yeah, you make your way down, and you manage to hide yourself in a dark alcove as your vanish runs out.
Quickly reapplying it when I can.
Yes, you do that. And in this dimly torchlit basement, you see that the innkeeper, he's actually kind of sneakily looking around to see if no one's there, and he doesn't see you, of course, because you're invisible. And content that he does not see you, he walks up to the wall and presses a slightly discolored stone. And you suddenly hear a faint rumbling as the door opens up.
Ah.
Make a stealth check.
Interesting.
You're invisible, but make a stealth check.
Ah, damn.
And you accidentally brush against one of the things against the wall, and you accidentally knock a glass down to the floor, and it hits the floor.
Even I'm better than you at being stealthy.
This was actually a stealth check you wanted to fail, because you see, he hears that, the sound of breaking glass, and he panics. he runs around, closes the door, the hidden door behind him, and runs up to see what's making that noise. And now your vanish runs out.
Okay. If I see him come back down, I quickly reapply vanish and position myself better, or
He doesn't come back down.
is the thing still open?
No, he closed it behind him, but you saw which button to press.
I'll press it and see what's behind it.
You see a long, damp, dark hallway.
Huh. I'll go through it, I guess.
Make a survival check.
Oh, goody.
Do you have a compass?
No.
Of course you don't. Do you have the cantrip no direction?
No, because I'm not like a wizard where I have all cantrips. I have to choose wisely.
That's unfortunate, but make a make a survival check, sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah, you don't immediately know where this might be going. From behind you,
can't
you
really
hear.
go back.
From behind you, you hear the closing of a door upstairs.
Closing of a door upstairs.
And you three, Olaf, Sheriel, and Osoren, you too hear the closing of a door. In fact, you hear the closing of the door at the end of the hallway. The bedroom of the proprietor.
I'm gonna stealth out, like kind of just sneakily go out and try not to be seen.
Go ahead, Sheriel. Roll stealth. You stealth it. Where are you going? Sheriel, where are you going? Hello.
Angel.
I'm going towards the source of the noise carefully. I'm trying not to be seen as well.
The noise. Which one?
The one at the door closing?
It's his bedroom. The door is closed. You hear some faint footsteps on the other side. The creaking of floor planks. There's probably someone in there. Given that it's the room of the proprietor, probably him.
I'm gonna alert the other people that are in the room. So it's gonna be Olaf and Osoren. I'm gonna tell them to follow me.
Why don't you just do it alone? I mean,
Why do you want me?
You're actually going to run into one of them. Yeah, you'll. I know what you're going to try to do, but there's quite an obstacle in the way. So you want to take them three down, right? You want to go down with you three, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It's not uncommon for guests to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, so you don't need to be stealthy.
Okay.
I gotta go ask about dinner. Not too long. Just recap me for blah 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 blah.
And you make your ways. You make your way downstairs, and you see that the common room of the inn is deserted. Front door is closed and barred. Back door is closed and locked. Door to the kitchen is closed. You don't really see anything in particular.
Maldrick's nowhere to be seen.
He's nowhere to be seen. And this is the roadblock I meant. You have no idea where he went. So back to Maldrek. You're still in that damp hallway at the start, and it's damp, dark. You had to open a secret door to enter, and you don't really know where it leads.
I think it's better for me to try to sneakily retreat to my room.
As you retreat, you open the entrance to the basement, and you see your 3 compatriots gawking at you.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Sorry. What? Hi.
Ah, good timing. Get over here.
Okay.
I quietly walk towards him.
You all walk down, and well, Maldrek, you know what's there, but the others, you see a plain cellar, dimly lit by torches. Some shelves on the walls. You see the shards of glass on the ground. Some clumsy idiot dropped something there, apparently. But the room looks pretty plain.
I press the button for the secret door and I say, well, this is what Innkeeper was secretly trying to enter.
You see that the rumblings, that there's a slight rumbling, and the door opens again. And now you all see the long, damp, dark tunnel. It seems to go on and on without bending at all.
I'm going to take one of the torches that you said were dimly lighting the room and take
Yeah.
it with me.
Make a survival check. But actually, everyone may do so, as you're following Cheryl.
Even me?
Not you. You already did and failed.
Okay.
Cheryl, it's
Survival,
about
well.
it's about after say 100 meters that you suddenly realize where this is going. You see, it's going exactly in the direction where the fort lies.
This is rather unusual.
What do you do?
First off, I inform everybody in the party. And then I also say, so was this, I say to Maldrick, was the owner of the tavern down here?
Yep.
Because I just saw
Caught him
him
getting in
hide,
here.
I just saw him hide away in his room.
Yeah, something startled him. Looking at the broken glass.
Well, you're 100 meters in the tunnel, so you're not looking at anything.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. Referring to the glass on the floor.
I'm gonna look around at the at the tunnel itself. Is it crudely made, or does it look in any way official at all?
It is, in fact, it is dark, damp, spider webs everywhere. It's, but it is made out of. Okay, who here has played Legend of Grimrock?
I
No,
know.
not Legend of
course.
Grimrock. Wait,
Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda?
Legend of Grimrock.
Oh,
If
yes.
you've played that, the big, the second tile set with the big stones. That's how these tunnels look.
Oh,
So
yeah,
big
yeah.
granite stones. It looks man-made, very man-made. Also looks very fancy. But it also looks like it has been ages since someone has entered these.
I can't for the life of me think of why they would need this tunnel here.
Escape
Perhaps
tunnel.
soldiers sneaking to try and get drinks.
Well, escape tunnel, a secret passage for high officials to get away safely. Soldiers trying to get a drink, but seeing the wet cobwebs and stuff, I don't think they come here a lot.
Is there any way we could? Okay. What side of the city is the tavern on?
Why is it relevant?
I was wondering if we could have the bugbears enter through this entrance.
No.
No, the bugbears are not that organized. Also, you have to walk in a line. You cannot stand two people next to each other.
And they aren't stealthy.
Not quite.
Darn.
It might be a good idea to stealthily infiltrate the fort, but I don't see any assault plans with this tunnel.
This is a good
Do you
this is a
continue?
good backup. I'm going to go ahead and continue.
So you continue on to the end of the tunnel.
Should we as a party go? Because I feel like we should not.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is the dead of night. What could possibly go wrong?
Patrolling soldiers.
This. Not being able to see at all.
He's
Why is it
working
pitch
on
black?
Shh, I can hear the clicking.
Who turned out the lights?
The devil did. Prepare to die. I know it's not funny, but
Asmodeus is disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
At the end, you see a beautifully carved angel's face. At the end of the tunnel.
Are there holes in the eyes of the angel?
No.
Damn.
Is there an inscription on it?
No, there is not. However, you see a ring in its mouth.
Okay, I just instinctively just go like pull out the ring.
I immediately, as I see that, I slap it. No, wait.
I'm just gonna hold her back from the ring.
Why would you not pull the ring? But okay.
To be sure.
It could be Indiana Jones.
No, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking that by chance a patrol might walk past and stuff.
I pull it really quickly.
Okay,
No.
pull it then.
No, I'm holding you back. You're
It
too
was
far.
pulled.
Damn
It was pulled. And the angel's face splits in two, and it opens as a double door towards you. The wall. And behind it you see a peculiar and very, very dusty room.
Huh. I immediately do some detect magic, see if there's anything magic.
You do not detect magic. However, what you do see is that this room is completely dark. However, there are sconces on the wall for torches. It's also quite dusty, but not as dusty as the tunnel. And then you see several crates which are labeled emergency rations. And you doing a quick mental count. The rations here, emergency rations, so that's not their food store. Would be enough for thousands of days of survival.
Oh.
You also see a smaller crate. Well, not really. It's just been put there. It's like no rhyme or reason to it. It's just there.
Do you think this could be from the first war of House Darius?
No, I think this is just their
This place looks really old, but also like the tunnel, it looks extremely old, centuries old even. But this room, it seems that at least sometimes people do come here, but very rarely.
Are the supplies still, well, not spoiled?
No, that they have actually been replaced only half a year ago.
So they seem still quite fresh. Okay.
And remember, these stay fresh for several years, so this seems to be, well, you cannot be sure, of course, but it seems to be that this, if Shariel is correct, that you're beneath Balentyne now. What other things?
I'm gonna search for any other doors or.
There is a trapdoor in the ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna carefully open it. I mean, I need to be sure that this is useful. I don't want to, use this as our like last resort, and then we come here and it's not gonna be to where we think it is.
I'm assuming that you only slightly
Just
lift.
barely. Yeah.
Yeah. so that
Okay,
you can
one
just-
problem. Unless it's lit, you won't see anything.
Maldrak,
I'll be able
do
to tell
it
if it's
then.
outside.
Well, are you gonna left the torch where the light gonna be in? Just saying, if you want to do it like that, let one of the dark vision people do it.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. I'll stand back with the torch and let Maldrick take a look, or Soren.
Yeah, I'll let Maldrick look.
Doesn't matter,
Maldrak,
one of us.
as you stick your head through the hole, you see a room lit by a faint orange glow. No people are here. However, the orange glow seems to be coming from a forge.
Oh.
On racks around you, you see 20 halberds, 20 longswords, 20 breastplates, and 20 heavy steel shields.
Good God, did we really find the armory?
Yes, we did.
They all bear the marks of the Talarian military, though. But there's nobody here at the moment.
See, if we were later in the weeks, I'd say we could just destroy their weaponry.
Make a wisdom
We're
check.
still
We'd have to do this before, like, they can actually, or we have to do it like within a time frame that they couldn't replace it.
Maldrak,
natural 20.
you realize that if there are only 20 pieces of armament here, this must not be their full armament.
No.
Perhaps this is the place where new armaments are made. However, you were not aware that soldiers were also competent smiths.
Are there any chain shirts?
This is what you see.
I guess I'm not looking now.
And yes, there is a staircase leading up. But first, before you leave that room, this room, I did say that there was another crate that you did not actually look in. It's small. Looks about bottle-sized. 6 bottles even. Though you cannot see from the outside what's inside.
I'll search through it while Maldrick is looking through the trapdoor.
Okay. Well, do you open the crate? It's nailed shut.
Yes.
Okay, you do that. Does anyone speak Elven? Yes, someone does. No, maybe not.
Again, he's an half-elf.
No,
Doesn't
he's
he
not
get
anymore.
Elven?
No,
Oh, he's in Azamar, yeah, sorry.
Does anyone speak Elven?
I don't.
There's no way any of us speak Elven.
Okay. Well, it's not as detailed, but there's also basically there's a. It has all of the bottles have 2 labels on it, and the one is in Elven. You see the nice curly cursive script, though you cannot read it, but it clearly holds more information than the other label. The other label says honey wine. Six
So
bottles of
there's
it.
food. There's Elvish
Oh, sorry,
food in
12
here?
bottles of it.
Or bottles.
Well, it doesn't seem that it's part of the it doesn't seem that it is part of the what's it called, the emergency rations. However, who has knowledge religion?
I do.
I do.
Oh, sorry, you're nearer. Maldrick is actually in the room upstairs now.
I know.
Okay, one sec. There we go.
Terrible.
Oh, okay.
You do not get any idea suddenly.
Well,
So
I
let's
could
leave it.
spend my scouting and check for them if you want.
Yeah, I don't think that you're going further up alone.
No, I'm just checking what's in what's above, and then I'll quickly return silently the door.
Okay. You come back and you see that that Shariel is holding a bottle of wine with some elven script on it, and you too see that it's clearly not a part of the.
Wow.
Yeah, I rolled worse, so we don't know what it is.
Okay, yeah, well, no, you know what it is. It's some kind of honey wine, but you don't know why it's here.
Perhaps elves are here?
Well, that's a good assumption when it comes to elven wine, that elves made it.
So we know that there are dwarves here, but
Oh, does anyone have knowledge nobility?
No.
The most useless knowledge in general, but does anyone have it?
Of course not, because it's useless.
Generally. Except when it isn't.
I need to take some more knowledges next level.
No, it's still generally useless. So yeah, Maldrick, where you were, you saw a further staircase leading up. And of course, a door leading out.
Well, I think we should not explore further. We know where we Well, we have an idea where this could lead.
Let me scout ahead. I think I can remain undetected for a little bit
I can
longer.
vanish, Cheryl. But I still think it's a bad idea to go up. If we do something wrong, you might be in a lot of trouble.
I'm really. I think I'll be fine. Just allow me to scout ahead. Unless you wish to do it yourself.
I strongly advise we should not go any further, but you can always ignore my advice. It's up to you. I advised you to not do it, and I stay downstairs, basically.
I'm gonna go ahead and scout ahead. Just one more room. I promise I'll be right back.
Better be. I'll come dragging you back down here.
I'll drag him.
Roll stealth, Cheryl.
By the way, hand the torch to me, Cheryl.
Okay.
That you can't
'Cause,
see.
Yeah, how else is she gonna do it with stealth with a torch? Hey, look at me.
It's
I'm
a
standing right
nighttime.
here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that there aren't guards. It's yet another room with doors, with a door leaving out, and the door has these small bars that you can see through. And
Okay.
there is also a staircase further up.
I peek through the bars.
Left and right of the door are guards.
Okay.
Make as loud of a sound as
I
possible.
retreat.
What do you say?
I retreat.
She retreats. So yeah, she meets back up with the rest, and you are now very aware that this place is guarded at night.
Well, I'm really glad that I checked that out.
Oh yeah, the room also had a lot of banners, 6 banners on the walls. You think it's, if push comes to shove, that might be a good place to hide behind.
Okay.
If you're stealthy, of course.
So I'm gonna go ahead and meet back up with everybody. I don't want to explore too far ahead.
Okay.
Alone, anyway. It would be a
So-
shame to get surrounded.
It would be. Also, it would be a bigger shame if you gave away this amazing room that you found. I mean, it's clear that they know that it exists, but it's also clear that this is not a room that is often visited. So what do you do?
I'll inform my group that there are 2 guards stationed outside the next level.
Guys, go ahead.
Okay, well, I suggest we should retreat.
Let's murder them.
Yeah, I say we backtrack to the inn.
Would you have been mad if I just kept going?
If you kept
Probably
going,
not.
you would eventually come across guards, and that would have been bad. So yeah, the long way to the back to the inn.
I want to make sure that we also cover our trail on the way back.
Okay.
Just make sure that
That's actually a
everything's
survival check.
everything's in place. Okay, I'll do survival.
Cover tracks. Yeah, you cover up your tracks, make sure that the dust looks undisturbed, but you also move half as fast. And the hidden tunnel is actually almost half a kilometer long. Actually, half a mile, so that's a kilometer.
Why don't we just go on ahead faster, and she just covers our tracks, literally.
Because it doesn't matter. You need to be all together at the end anyway.
Okay. Well, we can just close the door on her and lock her in.
What the hell?
Remember your contract, guys.
Hey.
It's Olaf, not me.
But
Question.
yeah, you make your way back.
Oh, never mind.
And not very eventful, but you find yourself back in the inn. Also, you forgot your wolf. What if you got into combat?
Oh, God.
My wolf's okay on its own outside.
He's just rolling over on his belly for every person who passes by.
At this hour.
He's asleep.
When I said that I left it outside, I meant like it can, it can just wander about and just like do its own thing for a bit.
Yes. But progress you made was one, you found out that there's a hidden passage. So write that down in the notes. I'm assuming that you also wrote down about the affair and that a letter is ready to be sent whenever. Yes? Correct?
Yes.
Aldrich?
Yes.
Okay. And well, is there anything else you want to do this night?
Sleep.
You sleep. And, well, the night passes uneventfully for the rest. And next morning, the innkeeper is already up, looking a bit tired, more than usual. And you have the usual amount of guests. You know how it goes. And as you wake up just in time to see the group of dwarves that are apparently working in Balentyne set off for work in Balentyne. Today is the day that it has been rumored that that captain is going to set out on horseback to do some patrols. But I say we keep that for next session. What happens now? So next session we will start with, well, whatever. I'm not locking you in. As you see, this whole part is pretty open-ended. You managed to do. Let's see. Well, you haven't actually weakened anything yet, but you did gather a lot of information. And I get this feeling that you're about to do some weakening. Let's put it that way.
Why would we try and get weaker?
No. Shut up. So I'll see you next
No,
week
I know what you
for
mean.
next session that we will continue.
User disconnected from
Classic
your channel.
Olaf.